back once again. And of course, we earlier said in our intro that Egypt announced the launch of the second edition of Al Alamein International Aerospace Exhibition, EAS, reaffirming its ambition to position itself as one of the leading regional hubs for aerospace, aviation, defense and space industries. And of course, it's gathering the most important industries and companies and expertise in that particular field. And for more details, we're very delighted to be joined over Zoom by our guest, Captain Ahmad Khalifa, Deputy Chief Pilot, Flight Operations Department, UAE. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you doing today?
It's a real pleasure to have you on Good Morning Egypt. And let us start by asking you about the strategic objectives. Does Egypt seek to achieve specific strategic objectives hosting the second edition of EAS?
Certainly. The strategic importance of the EAS in 2026 lies in bringing together governments, armed forces, aircraft manufacturers, airlines, space agencies, technologies, training companies, and so many more investors in one location. The exhibition gives Egypt an opportunity to showcase its capabilities while creating practical channels for cooperation, investment, technology transfer, and industrial partnership. Its value should therefore not to be measured only by the number of the aircraft or the exhibitors. I would say the real success will be measured by the agreements signed, investments attracted, partnerships established, and the opportunities created for Egypt companies and young professionals.
Right. Of course, Egypt have growing ambitions to become a regional aerospace and aviation hub. What particular qualifications are we possessing right now? And of course, we should be also be working on attracting the most prominent industries in that field, and markets and companies and expertise and extra.
Apologies for the lighting. I'm in a very
do you want me to repeat my question?
No. I got the question. No, it's fine. So we're talking about the exhibition, the ambition to become, for Egypt to become a regional airspace hub. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Yes. So I would say Egypt already possesses several important advantages. A strategic location, a geographic location, basically, which and a large domestic market, established aviation institutions, experienced engineering talents, military and civil aviation infrastructure, and the strong relationships across Africa, Middle East, Europe, and the Mediterranean. The exhibition can bring these advantages together and market Egypt as a natural regional platform for aircraft operations, manufacturing, maintenance, training, logistics, and space-related activities. Becoming a hub, however, means progressing from being primarily a purchaser and operator of technology to becoming a contributor to its design, production, and maintenance and development.
Right. So, to our knowledge that this particular forum or exhibition is going to be under the auspices fully, 100% the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and there is a special concern on the President's interest and care to effect success on that particular event.
This is quite significant because the presidential patronage gives the exhibition the highest level of national importance and demonstrates that the aerospace, aviation, defense, and space are regarded as a strategic sector for Egypt's future. It also gives confidence to international delegations and investors that the exhibition is supported by the political leadership and forms part of broader national direction towards industrial development, technological advancement, and international cooperation. This level of patronage helps bring ministers, government agencies, armed forces, industry, and research institutions together behind a unified national objective.
So what exact role does the Egyptian Air Force play in strengthening the international military cooperation through EAS?
The Egyptian Air Force has a central role in organizing, promoting, and ensuring the professional and operational success of the exhibition. Its international relationships allows it to attract senior military delegations, Air Force commanders, manufacturers, and decision makers from around the world. Its operational experience also gives the exhibition credibility, particularly in relation to aircraft display, aviation safety, defense technologies, and military cooperation. At the same time, the exhibition is built on cooperation between the Egyptian Air Force, the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Civil Aviation, the Civil Aviation and Space Development can complement one another.
Right. How can EAS contribute to the modernization of Egypt's defense capabilities?
Well, that's a great question. Hosting an exhibition of this scale positions Egypt as a country capable of convening governments, armed forces, and international manufacturers, airlines, space agency, and research organizations. It strengthens Egypt's defense diplomacy and creates opportunities for direct discussions with international partners on Egypt's position, allows it to act as a bridge between Africa and the Arab world, Europe, and the Mediterranean. The exhibition converts that geographic advantage into a diplomatic, industrial, and commercial influence.
So what kind of opportunities does this exhibition create for defense technology partnerships at large?
Well, it certainly provides an environment in which military and civil aviation organizations can meet manufacturers, operators, and regulators directly. On the military side, discussions can include training, aircraft support, and border security unmanned system, and the exchange of operational expertise. On the civil side, opportunities include airline partnerships for development, air navigation technology, training, safety, and so many other stuff, human factors training, and emergency response as well. So there is a lot that we can consider.
Captain Ahmad, you are a pilot and you are a Deputy Chief Pilot Flight Operations Department. Talk to us about the technologies that are expected to be showcased in that particular event.
But usually in these kind of events, it will provide an opportunity to examine developments across commercial aviation, defense, and space, including advanced aircraft, which should be on display, avionics, propulsion, simulation, cybersecurity, satellites, drones, and autonomous systems. The artificial intelligence will be particularly important. It is increasingly being applied to predictive maintenance now, and this is what we do here now. We have like an AI system that predicts the parts that needs to be changed instead of waiting it to actually be replaced, which increase the margin of safety. Also, flight planning, air traffic management, surveillance. Well, there is a lot that can be of technology that can be displayed and discussed in such events anyways.
Let me ask you a question that might cross anybody who's interested in that field about the manufacturers and the most prominent industries, I mean the country who manufacture those latest state-of-the-art technical privileges in every component of that field. What exact countries?
Well, it's enormous, because a lot of you have to understand that to build an aircraft, this is not one country job. It's basically a lot of collaboration, and a lot of countries get involved. Even when a company like Boeing or Airbus build an aircraft, they don't even all these parts are not built in one place. They are being collected in so many places, and it's so many countries involved. We're talking about big countries and companies, so USA, anywhere, all of the European Union and China and Middle East. There is a lot of countries will be involved in such activity.
So what economic opportunities can EAS 2026 generate for Egypt? Well, you know that this is quite a young exhibition anyways. So however, it's progressing very fast. The main thing is the location of the exhibition, which is Al Alamein, and I know that the government is pushing to make it a hub, and it is quite a good hub in the Middle East. And I have to say that I'm quite proud that my company was one of the very first companies that started operating passenger flight to Al Alamein. And it's not only about the aviation, it's about creating the opportunities, the job opportunities, the training opportunities. The exhibition brings a lot of manufacturers, a lot of companies from everywhere, and create opportunities, and also advertise for the young generation what is aviation. It's not only about displaying airplanes or air shows and watching nice airplanes take over landing and doing aerobatics at the air and like this. It's so much more than this, and I think this is a very important message. And I would like to see a lot of university students and even school students going to this exhibition to get to know about the latest technology and what is really aviation is all about. It's not about flying an airplane. It's much more than this. There is a lot happening behind the scenes for this industry to carry on. Right. Captain Khalifa, if you could kindly stay with us, as we are going to be playing a report that is featuring some segments of about our topic, and we'll come back to you. Stay with us, please.
Absolutely.
And of course, we're going to be going real quick to the report at the RIM that shows the military significance of EAS 2026 and the economic benefits and hosting of the most popular manufacturers and industries. Off to our report now.
The Egyptian Air Force has officially announced the launch of the second edition of Al Alamein International Aerospace Exhibition, EIAS 2026, one of the region's premier aviation, aerospace, defense and space industry events. Scheduled to take place next September in New Al Alamein city under the patronage of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the exhibition marks another significant milestone in Egypt's strategy to position itself as a regional center for advanced technology, defense cooperation, industrial development and international investment. The announcement made during a global press conference highlighted the growing international stature of the exhibition, which will welcome participation from the United States, European countries, Russia, Turkey, and numerous other nations, alongside leading global aviation and aerospace companies. The broad geographical representation reflects the exhibition's increasing importance as a neutral platform for international dialogue, technological exchange and commercial cooperation in one of the world's most dynamic strategic sectors. Building upon the success of its inaugural edition, EIAS 2026 is expected to attract government officials, military leaders, Air Force commanders, civil aviation authorities, aircraft manufacturers, defense contractors, satellite companies, research institutions, and investors from across the globe. The exhibition will feature cutting-edge military and civilian aircraft, helicopters, unmanned aerial systems, UAVs, advanced air defense technologies, space applications, artificial intelligence solutions, cyber security systems, avionics, simulation technologies, and sustainable aviation innovations. One of the exhibition's defining strengths is its ability to bring together countries that represent different geopolitical alliances within a professional and commercially driven environment. The simultaneous participation of the United States, European Union member states, Russia and Turkey demonstrates Egypt's balanced foreign policy and its ability to maintain constructive partnerships with diverse international actors, rather than serving merely as a defense exhibition. EIAS has evolved into an international forum where cooperation, innovation and industrial partnerships transcend political differences. The Egyptian Air Force plays a central role in organizing the exhibition, showcasing Egypt's continuous efforts to modernize its military aviation capabilities while strengthening strategic partnerships with friendly nations. Through bilateral meetings, high-level defense dialogues, aircraft demonstrations and technical seminars, the event offers opportunities to exchange operational expertise, discuss emerging security challenges, and explore future defense cooperation. The event also supports Egypt's ambition to become a regional hub for aircraft maintenance, repair, and overall MRO, aviation services, and aerospace manufacturing.
Over now to our guest via Zoom, Captain Ahmad Khalifa, Deputy Chief Pilot, Flight Operations Department, UAE. Welcome back, Captain Khalifa. And my final question to you is, how does this exhibition support Egypt's growing ambitions in space technology?
This is great. Again, I would come back to the unique location of Egypt, geographic location. That has been throughout the years, throughout the history of Egypt. The location of Egypt is so strategic. You look at any map and you can tell straight away that Egypt is in the center of the world. And that was never, ever utilized properly. We have great potentials, and I see this exhibition will promote Egypt in much better way. It will promote the industry. It will bring more developers, companies, and aircraft manufacturers into the Egyptian soil. And maybe on one day we can see an Egyptian civil airplane flying in the skies.
Right, hopefully, inshallah, of course, right. Thank you so much, Captain Ahmad Khalifa, Deputy Chief Pilot, Flight Operations Department, UAE. Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure having you giving us your valuable input over in the Good Morning Egypt. Thank you so much, and you have a good day. And we'll be right back after this short break, so please stay with us.